Welcome back to the grind for a quick video on Hulk. Now this is a rank 2 7-star Hulk, and he's unawakened, which doesn't really make much of a difference for his offensive use. But I wanted to show my currently most fun way of playing him, which is the SP2 stun lock, where you go in to an SP2 initially, and then you chain on a combo afterwards using the stun from entering your rage mode, whatever it's called, with a heavy attack, because it applies a stun long enough, as long as there is no limber involved, that you can then, after the animation of your special 2, go in for a combo and then work your way up to a special 1 and enter the stun lock that way. Now, you have to be careful not to enter the Fury mode before activating your heavy attack, or if you're at 14 Furies and use your heavy attack and that gives you a Fury, you'll enter the rage mode before you can actually apply a stun. So ideally you want to have about 13 Furies or 12 or 13 Furies, and then right after they land on the ground and then start standing up, you want to throw your special 2, and that'll give you enough time to recover and then go in with another combo, use your relic, and then your special 1. Now here it is again, you're charging the heavy at 13 Furies. That's going to apply a stun. As soon as he hits the ground, then you can throw the special 2 and then get up and continue pounding into him. Now we're doing this again against Captain Marvel just for fun, and then we'll take a look at a couple other fights, and we'll take a look at a couple other things that will apply to this. And I find this fun for the shorter length fights. For longer fights like this, I'm not saying it's the fastest way as opposed to going to your special 3, but it is nice to get those what are they, ruptures, or not ruptures, the trauma debuffs, I think they are. You get a lot of that red burst damage off of your hits, which you otherwise don't get. So it is quite nice. And that fight we ended in about 45 seconds, which is not bad. Now, you can do this in the middle of the map, but I don't think it is reliable. You can see I barely can get in there. If you can get close enough and then drop the special 2 quick enough, you can get there before recovery, but it's such a hairline thing that most of the time I think it's going to fail. So then this is Dr. Doom. We're going to use the same strategy. I believe I have seen with the special 3 rotation that some people with a rank 2 Hulk have been able to completely take away all of his health in one stun lock, whereas with this fight we're not going to get through all of it. We're going to get pretty close though, so still quite nice to be able to burst down a significant amount of damage that way without having to go to the special 3. You can get some damage from red numbers, which is sometimes a nice utility to have, bypassing damage limitations and stuff like that. So it is another way to work around potential damage limitations. And then if you, with the long stuns on the shorter length fights, you have enough time to build up to a special 2, so you can use that as a bigger final killing blow in the shorter length fights. But look how quick we just tore through half of this health pool. And now we're running out of our Furies, which is quite unfortunate. Unfortunately, there's not a way to prolong that very much. And so now you can see we kind of ran out of our cycle at about 40%. We're getting kind of lucky getting a few more hits in here and taking a little more damage off, but then he threw the special 3. So here is the special 3 rotation. Built up to a special 3, but you see we don't have the trauma debuffs there, just the physical vulnerabilities. You do get extra physical vulnerabilities to start, and so you can get some big yellow and just regular hit numbers off of that, and that fight did go pretty quickly. It was just over 40 seconds, I believe, with the class disadvantage, and I did a couple rounds with the special 2 rotation, and I ended up around 50 seconds, so definitely not as fast for this length of fight, but I think just the ease of use and what I sometimes will do in battlegrounds is to go for the special 2. Now you can't reliably do the stun lock after that because of limber going into the combo after the special 2. But I like this for questing and other places where we don't have to worry about limber, but it can also be used in battlegrounds just to get off a quick special 2, and then you can hold block and then build up to your special 1, or just bait out the special attack. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, maybe gave you an extra trick to use when playing Hulk, and hope to see you in the next video.